Well, good morning. It is, well, it's probably actually afternoon. I think it's like 11 after 12. But this is Monday, October 6th, 2025 in Buffalo, New York. It is freaking incredible. I don't know, I think it's like 80 degrees today, blue sky. We got sunshine up there, a light wind. You can see the windmills gently moving. So I said, you know, there's not much water in the creeks. I'm gonna come down to Lake Erie and kayak for a bit, because usually by now there's at least some snow has been on the ground. So this is incredible. So let's have a look. So let's see, way over here is where I parked, called Galagher Beach, and that's where I put in. I pedaled out this way. There's a grain mill that, like, I don't know, 7 years ago was up for sale, $1 in a dream. You can buy it. I think you can see, I don't know if you can see, there's a sign that says save. Well, obviously no one bought it. We got, yeah, those are silos. I think those are cement. I almost think like St. Mary's cement. They bring stuff in. And then, okay, so we were looking that way. That's where we parked. And this is looking north to the city. That's Buffalo. That's the old M&T building that is now something, I don't know what it is, black and red, some Asian colors or something. You can see we got a couple of sailboats. And that's the break wall. And this, I think, is called the outer harbor. On the other side of that, on the past that wall, is Lake Erie. No management, right? And then down this way, the lake opens up. You can't really see the Peace Bridge from here. Yeah, but by the city, that's where that is. The tower down there's another harbor called the Inner Harbor. I believe that's how it's designated, and this is the outer harbor because it's outside the city, but still inside the break wall here. Okay, so we paddled from over there, and now we are a bit closer, and there's our ship. There's our ship. Doing some offloading, unloading. And there's our windmills. And I'm gonna turn around. Okay, so now there's the break in the break wall. That's the break wall. And there's an opening, and we are spinning because the wind is blowing us. Paddled, and here is that lighthouse. It looks like it's probably seen some better days there. And now I gotta turn myself about. Hang on. Okay, and that's the brick wall. That's open area. There's the other brick wall. So we're gonna try to go through here. This sailboat made it out into the lake. Yeah, let's go paddle. All right, we are on the other side of the break wall. We don't have any white caps out here, but the swells are pretty big. Well, 1 to 2, I guess. And this is what it looks like. There's the city of Buffalo over there. That over there is our neighbor to the north and west, Canada. And that's whence we came, and that's whence we're gonna head back. Yeah, well, usually there's whitecaps out here, at least bigger waves that we usually don't come out here. But today's a very calm day, so beautiful to be out.